All right, guys, we are back for another episode. This is week 2 of the Dev and Nate show. Thank you all for liking and subscribing. We really appreciate you guys' support. And we're just going to start off today with actually our first sponsor. We actually have a brand new sponsor. And Nate, why don't you start off with that?
Yeah, guys, we're pretty excited to announce our first sponsor of the podcast. Our sponsor is actually a new and upcoming yet controversial artist. You guys may have heard of him. His name is Hunter Biden. He is inspired from all the travel he has done to beautiful countries like the Ukraine and his use of crack. His paintings fit perfectly above your bed or an open wall in your living room. All of your guests will be wowed by the look of his stunning and colorful art. Go to burgessgallery.com to look at his great selection of the artwork. Prices start at a low price of $75,000. Use code DevNateShow at checkout for 10% off, and they'll throw in one of Hunter's old crack pipes in there for free. Again, go to burgessgallery.com and use the code DevNateShow at checkout for 10% off.
Gosh, that is amazing. Thank you, Nate, for sharing that. That is so awesome. Is his artwork any good or?
What is artwork, dude? It's not bad. Like, it's pretty obviously he's inspired by like his use of crack and like beautiful countries. Like, he's already sold like 5 different pieces for $75,000.
$75K for 5 pieces?
Man, it's like almost like an NFT in a way. Like you're paying $75,000 and you get to like network with Joe Biden, Hunter Biden, Joe Biden. It's like that's probably how it is, you know?
Yeah, honestly, I feel like that's how they do it there in DC. You pay to play, and you got to buy some of his artwork. You want to talk to him, you got to buy some of his artwork. That's just how it is.
Just imagine having a guest over and just be like, you're walking around like, oh, here's my kitchen. Here's the living room. Oh, look, this is original Hunter Biden. Like, like you're using Hunter Biden's name like you're talking about a Van Gogh. Like it's
yeah. This one's a Hunter Biden over here. This one's it.
Beautiful art, guys. You guys got to check them out. We'll throw a link in the description. Like make sure you use our code.
That's right. Make sure you use the code. What was it again? DevNate 10.
So you get 10% off.
10% off. Okay.
Yeah, you get one of his crack pipes, like old crack pipes.
That's a good deal right there. Honestly, like can't beat that.
It's only $75,000.
Yeah, I mean, no, but that's chump change, right? I mean, we all got that. I mean, geez. So what else is going on with Hunter Biden? Does he have many like paintings, or like is this like the only ones that he has? Or
I mean, he has some beautiful stuff out there that's just like art, like just like nature, like colors and stuff.
Dude, that's awesome, man. He seems like he really gets into it. That's awesome.
Yeah, you're buying access, like I said, it's just like an NFT, man. Like it's pretty crazy, dude.
I love that.
Talk to Hunter Biden.
Interesting. I like that. Now,
crazy stories.
So what else do we have to talk about today? We got Logan Paul, right?
Yeah.
What's going on with Logan Paul? What's going on?
I mean, I read an article this week. He bought an NFT for over $600,000, and it's now listed on the market for just $10.
That's insane. It dropped that much?
Yeah, like,
bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, on top of that, man, like people are just out here stealing NFTs. Like some guy in Australia pirated a bunch of NFTs this past week.
Are you serious? What happened with that?
Terabytes. Yeah, some guy pirated 19 terabytes of NFTs. Like, it's just kind of crazy. Someone spends all that time in space, dude.
It goes to show you like how like insecure some of the stuff is, but at the same time, you got people that are putting all this money in this NFT stuff. It really like it's kind of crazy, like that all this money's going into this stuff and stuff like this is happening. Like I know something like OpenSea, they had something very similar to where they had an issue with something that was going on to where you just people lose their money left and right. And that's the one thing about crypto and NFTs and stuff that people have to be worried about. It's like, if you lose that, there's no way of getting it back. So, I mean, what are you supposed to do about that? So that's why people buy Hunter Biden pictures and, they buy that stuff and they add it. Cause I mean, why not? Right. It's secure, it's there. And the crack pipes. Apparently.
Financial advisors, but like, there's some crazy speculative investments out there just like that. You can buy Hunter Biden paintings or you can buy NFTs. Like, I mean, Logan Paul probably made tons of money on some other NFTs, but this one happened to go to $10.
Listen, guys, we're not financial advisors, guys, but I'll tell you what, we're not financial advisors, but we highly recommend you use our discount code on these Hunter Biden pictures. Great purchase. I'll tell you, it's just $75,000. I mean, everybody's got that, right? I mean, you just reach in your pocket, just pull out. I probably got $75K in my pocket right now. I just don't want to reach to it. It's just so much, it's just so
Yeah,
big.
my wall is like a Bible right now. It's pretty crazy.
Literally, it's just so big. It's crazy. Oh man.
I mean, it
Yeah.
doesn't
So
help we have Gary Vee come out here telling you go to the yard sales, buy these NFTs. Like, it's simple, right? I mean, just Gary Vee, just
Gary V's
helping
always
Gary.
talking about hustling, and I love that. Gary V's, he's saying, go to those garage sales. He goes to garage sale, buys something for like 25 cents and he sells it for like $50. Like, man is killing it. I got to tell you, probably the only billionaire I know putting in that much work. Like, that's honestly impressive.
So
That's impressive.
if you own a yard sale, right? You own a yard sale. Gary Vee pulls up to your yard sale, and he comes up to you. He picks up this toy. He's like, "Let me get 50 cents. I know it's $1, but let me get 50 cents."
I mean, I'm not saying no.
But you got to look at Gary Vee and tell him that's $5 for you, because he's trying to finesse you.
I know. That's the thing. I feel like people are getting to that point now. I wonder if he's still doing it. I have to check to see. I wonder if he's still doing those garage sale things, or if people have actually started to notice that he's ripping all of these kids off and like what is he supposed to do? Like, I'm sure they're jacking up their prices at some point.
Yeah, I mean, you almost gotta like just see like price discriminate in a way, and just see Gary Vee come up and just charge him more.
Yeah, exactly.
Gary Vee premium. It's
I
like,
love
yeah.
I love how he's a billionaire too, and he haggles with these people. Like, this guy can afford it. I don't know what the big deal is. What, a few 50 cents this guy is? Like, I mean, I know he's like trying to prove a point here, but I mean, come on, man. I mean, you're Gary Vee, man. You got billions of dollars. Share the love a little bit, like.
Gary Vee is trying to save that 25 cents off a Beanie Baby at yard sale. That's just...
I know, exactly. Like, off a Beanie Baby of all things. Like, and he buys the weirdest stuff too. I remember seeing one of the episodes. Like, one of them was like I think it was like a cassette tape, or like it was like a little action figure. It's like the most random things like you would never think about too.
Who buys cassette tapes nowadays? Like, more people own records nowadays than like CDs and DVDs. Like, you get more money off records nowadays than those stuff.
Don't ask me. Gary Vee wanted. Don't ask me. I don't know. This man, he loves getting a good deal. He'll literally buy anything. If you tell him it's a good deal, he'll buy it. He'll buy it. Hey, maybe we can give him a discount on Hunter Biden. Maybe.
You might see my yard sale eventually one day. Hunter Biden.
We should throw an NFT yard sale like in the metaverse. That'd be so crazy. Just imagine.
Yeah, you got Bored Ape sitting around. You got like some yacht club.
Yes, he pulls up in his yacht club NFT. I'm sure that's not how it works, but he pulls up on it, and then there you go. You're set.
Yeah, he's NFTs worth like 5-10 Ethereum. He's like, I'll give you one.
That's it, just one.
One Ethereum. Here it is.
Literally. What's the deal with Logan Paul like fighting or something like that? I saw he's like fighting, or what's going on with that?
I think Jake Paul is fighting Anderson Silva coming up. I don't know. I don't remember the date.
No way. Hold on, let me look that up.
Yeah, because like it's pretty crazy. Like, Anderson Silva is a legit fighter. Like, he's a big guy too. Like,
that's gonna be a good fight.
Anderson Silva is like so old though. That's like the crazy part. But he's still strike.
Yeah, I really like what these guys are doing with like making these like fun events happen to where all these big celebrities and kind of bringing them out of retirement. I like it. It's a new challenge. I like it.
Oh yeah, those Paul brothers, they just know how to promote themselves. Like, they're just pretty good at just knowing their crowd and making money off who they are. They know the kind of characters they are.
So here we go. I got it. On Saturday, October 29th, and Showtime pay-per-view main event, Paul, record 5 wins, 0 draws, and 4 KOs, is finally expected to return to action after fights against Tommy Fury, brother of WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Fury.
That's Saturday, dude. Next Saturday.
Dude, that's going to be crazy.
Shout out to Jake Paul, man. Might wreck Anderson Silva and put him right in retirement.
Who do you think's winning?
Dude, honestly,
you got to call it out right now on the podcast. Let's hear it.
I think Jake Paul is gonna win, dude. Like, he's just
Jake
younger.
Paul, you're going with Jake. Okay.
Yeah, he's younger. Like, he's probably faster. I mean, Anderson Silva is more experienced, but just like throwing your dad in the ring fight like it's one of us. Like, imagine like my dad versus your dad versus like me or something like that. Like, or like that's how old like the Paul brothers are. Like, they're our age and like trying to fight someone like your dad's age.
I don't know. I don't think Silva's going to take that. I don't think Silva's going to come out of retirement just to be whooped by this young stud. I think he's going to take it with Stride, I think he's gonna kick his butt. So I don't know. I'm going with Silva. I'm saying now I'm going with Silva. He's got the experience. Sure, he
Yeah.
might be a little older. Okay, so what? Everybody gets old. Age is just a number, right? Come on, guys. Like,
Yeah,
I'm going
Jake
with
Paul's
Silva.
also a lot bigger of a guy. They're allegedly fighting at a weight class together, I believe. You can correct me if I'm wrong,
Same
but
one.
Jake Paul's a bigger guy.
Hold
I
on, let me
believe they're
check on
fighting at a
this.
weight class. Like the past fights, I think when Jake Paul fought like Mayweather, he was like another like 40, 50 pounds heavier than Mayweather.
What? That's insane. That's a little absurd. Like, I mean, that's a lot of weight,
Mayweather
bro.
or was it Logan Paul? I don't remember.
That's a lot of weight. I mean, if you think about that, that's a lot of weight, bro.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find where it says. Okay, it says 185 pounds. I think that's what they're going in at. I think that's what it says on the sites that I'm looking up on the internet. But
That's not, that sounds right.
sounds about right.
Anderson
Yeah.
Silva fought at 185 in the UFC, I believe. And Jake's gonna have to cut to 185. He's probably walking around like 220 or something.
Yeah, see, that's nuts. See, that's exciting that we're gonna see a good fight like that. I love watching these like prime time fights with like these celebrities. I think it's so cool.
Yeah, I just hope it doesn't turn into a hugging match. Like you see some of those guys going in there and get gassed in the first round. They just start hugging each other. I got nothing else to do.
And nothing
But
wrong with a few hugs, Big Nate. Sometimes you need to show some love.
yeah,
I love that.
I
Honestly,
hope
that's just the sport of boxing. They love hugging. They're just really affectionate people, those boxers. They just love hugging.
yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure Tyson Fury loves getting Deontay Wilder and all them bunch of great big hugs all the time.
All right, let's have a bet. Who do you think is gonna have more hugs in the fight? Anderson Silva? Who do you think is gonna initiate more hugs?
Oh,
Anderson
Jake
Silva?
Paul, 100%. Jake
Jake
Paul,
Paul?
100%.
You think he's more of the hugger?
Yeah, I mean, like Anderson Silva's been there. He's done that. He's been in that ring. He knows that conditioning that is needed to go through a long fight. Like, but Jake Paul is still, I mean, as athletic and young as he is, like he still has that cardio and experience to just sit across the ring from a really experienced fighter.
So you think Anderson Silva is gonna be hugging
No, I
less?
think Jake Paul. I think Jake Paul's me hugging more. Yeah, yeah. So yeah,
Okay. Gotcha. Because he's younger, his testosterone's more flowing. You think he's just going to be more likely to go in for that brotherly love. I think so too, honestly. Anderson Silva, he's probably hugged so many guys in his days, if you think about it. So, I mean, what's the point? Like, why would you be hugging this guy? You've already hugged hundreds of guys in your career. Like, why would you be hugging this one too? Like, I agree. I think Jake Paul is definitely gonna be the main initiator of the hugs during this fight. So it's gonna be an interesting show, but the fights versus the hugs, I don't know which one's gonna win, like which one's gonna be more interesting to watch, but we'll see. We'll see how it
yeah.
pans out.
Did you watch any of the UFC fights this past Saturday?
No. I didn't even know those fights this past Saturday.
Oh yeah,
Who
dude. They
fought?
had a new lightweight belt. Habib's prodigy, Islam. I don't know how to say his last name, Markaev or something.
Yeah.
Fought Charles Oliveira, and Islam destroyed Charles. And Habib's his young prodigy took the lightweight belt. He had a Hasbulla right by his side. The magic of Hasbulla.
No way. We got to talk about Hasbulla. Because Hasbulla, isn't he joining the UFC?
Yeah, he's joined the UFC. I mean, as of this weekend, he is 1-0 from just hanging out in the ring.
He's 1-0? No way.
That's what they say. You see. I saw a clip on Instagram of him like smashing this guy's face in, and they're in
Dude,
the
Hasbulla is an animal, dude. He's gonna destroy the UFC.
I hope so.
Yeah, I
I
hope
mean,
so too. I wonder who his like biggest fight's gonna be against next. Because he's got to have a big fight coming up soon. Because if he inked a deal with the UFC, he's gonna be going against someone big soon.
It'd be hilarious to see him fight like Beetlejuice.
That would be great. I'd love to see that. Yeah, that'd be a great showdown. The Beetlejuice versus Hasbulla. I'm sure that'd be a great matchup. That would be amazing. Who do you think would win that one?
Hasbulla, like
You gotta go Hasbulla. You gotta go Hasbulla.
it's just like how you not bet on Hasbulla? Like it's just like he has like the best life in the world. He's just going around like he's like the main character kind of guy, just going around living his life like a movie, just doing whatever he wants when he wants. Like who else just walks around, just get like pampered by every celebrities around? Like he's got everything he wants in life.
Yeah. And according to the internet too, Hasbulla He is about 19 years old. So he's 19 years old already in the UFC. He's 19 years old from Russia, and his height stands at approximately 3'4". So he's got a good height. So 18 kilograms weight. Let's see what that conversion is. 18 kilograms.
Probably like 50 pounds, 40, 50 pounds, 45.
That is 18,000 grams. So he weighs 18,000 grams, which is good.
Great multiplication there, Devin.
Yeah, and about 40 pounds. So he's about 40 pounds. So, I mean, somebody's going to have to, but like with weight, like how's this weight class thing going to work? Is he going to go up in weight? Because he's going to have to eat like a couple of humans to go up in that weight. Or, I mean,
babies.
You said what?
He's probably going to fight babies out of the womb.
He could. I mean, that would be a pretty solid weight class. I mean, they come out what, like around 8, 10, something like that. Big baby, like maybe grows up a little bit, figures out how to walk, and then just throw him in the UFC. Hasbulla. Perfect.
How many Hasbullas do you think you can take in a fight? Like
I could take in a fight?
Yeah, like imagine you're playing like Call of Duty Zombies, like in real life, but you get Hasbulla. Like Hasbullas are coming trying to fight you.
Hasbulla's trying to fight me? Dude,
yeah,
he's
like,
in the UFC. He would destroy me.
Yeah, like how many could you take? Like it's just your hands and fists and Hasbulla's hands and fists. Like how many Hasbullas do you think you'd reasonably take?
See, the thing is, if I go for Hasbulla, here's the thing, okay? Let's say I beat him up, right? Beat up Hasbulla. He's done. Sorry, Hasbulla. Yeah, everybody would hate me, destroy me. This kid beat up Hasbulla? No, nobody wants to be that guy who beat up Hasbulla. Who would want to be that? Nobody. Nobody want to be that guy who beat up this dude, Hasbulla, who's 40 pounds. Like, no one wants to be that guy. Like, no one wants to be that guy.
So if like Dana White came to you and said, "Hey, let's do this UFC fight, you versus Hasbulla," you're just going to let Hasbulla win?
I mean, I'm sure there'd be something in the contract that say, "Hey, let Hasbulla win." All right. Well, let this guy, 40 pounds, let him do it. We know you're like, I don't know what my weight is, like 160 something right now. So it's like, yeah, well, listen, we know you're like whatever multiplied by the amount of times that you are his weight, and then do that and just take a just make it look clean. Bro, how is that even possible? How is that possible that I'm gonna let a Hasbulla win? Like, I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to do it.
Guy who got beat up by Hasbulla though. Everyone's gonna walk around like, dude, you're that guy that Hasbulla just knocked out in the ring.
Wait a second. We gotta see who this guy was. Who did Hasbulla beat? I want to see this because
so you can pull up the clip and show it on there.
Maybe if I'm allowed to. Hopefully, I don't get beat up by Hasbulla by posting it. That'd be so funny.
Call it Hasbulla right now.
I was gonna knock on my door. Yeah, it's Hasbulla. Just imagine. Gosh, this is crazy. Oh, we got Hasbulla's net worth actually popped. I'm looking up some of the facts. $200,000 net worth. 19 years old.
He can almost buy 300 Bidens.
Dude, he could buy multiple Hunter Biden paintings with that. That's amazing, honestly. Plus, with our discount code, I'm sure he could get an additional one. Like, that's amazing.
I'm sure we can work something out and throw one there for free. Like,
I'm sure we could do that. I'm sure we could work out a deal with Hunter Biden. I'm sure he'd do that. Oh, so it looks like he signed a 5-year deal with the UFC. 5 years of a Hasbulla just beating everybody's butts. Like, literally, that's going to be insane.
Oh, man.
Before you get too excited in the same breath about the potential of Hasbulla fighting, his contract is purely for purposes of promotion only. Oh, so no fighting. Great. So it looks like nobody's going to be beating up Hasbulla, unfortunately. Great. Well, oh well.
We can do Hasbulla content, which I'm all here for.
Dang, we would have been able to, but now this is just, I mean, if he's not going to be fighting anyone besides his one win, I mean, I don't know what to do. This is so funny, dude. I can't get over that this guy's in the UFC fighting. Like, it's so cool. I love it.
Yeah.
So what else do we have to talk about? We got to talk about Hasbulla. We got to talk about what else?
What did you do this weekend, man? You got any crazy stories, funny stories?
Always got some crazy stories. So this weekend, believe it or not, we had Anthony come back up from last week. Man, pulled up, and we had all the boys, and we were hanging out, having a good time here in Charleston, South Carolina. And yeah, we went to some of the bars, restaurants, had a good time. Showed them Folly Beach, which was nice, which is one of the beaches here, and they've never been to it, which was awesome. So I took them there and we had a good time. You know, it was always a good time. What about your weekend? How was your Mavericks game? Was it good?
Yeah, man. I went to my first Mavericks game. I'm a season ticket holder. It's awesome. Love the seats. It's a
So
beautiful
awesome, man.
atmosphere. Dude,
That's sick.
Luka Doncic scored 21 points in the first quarter, just outscoring the whole Memphis Grizzlies team, which is pretty cool.
That's great. How did it feel to be there, Nate? How did it feel to be part of the Mavericks, the history of the Mavericks, to being a true supporter of the Mavericks? How did it feel? How did it feel to you to be able to be a part of that journey?
It's just awesome just witnessing Luka's greatness. You just sit there, you see him get the ball, and you're just like, how does he do it? How does he do it? He's just some guy. He's just out there just cooking everybody up, man. It's just amazing. I get 40 other games this season to get there and sit here and watch him just destroy all these teams and maybe see him make a run for the playoffs and for a championship. But it's just awesome being there, man.
That is awesome. Would you say he was the MVP? What would you say?
Right now, like in that game, he was definitely the best player of that game.
Really?
I mean, Mavericks won by 40 points in a basketball game. They just blew Memphis out of the water.
Oh my gosh, it was that big of a
Yeah.
difference. Holy cow.
Memphis Grizzlies were a number 2 seed last year in the Western Conference. So it just shows you how good of a team Dallas was that game.
Dang, that's insane, bro. That's
Dude,
insane.
I know.
How
John
was
Morant supposed to be that guy too for the Memphis Grizzlies. Like he's one of the upcoming stars. Like he had a great start of the season and just couldn't do much, I guess, against Luka Doncic.
dude, he's a beast too. He's 6'6" too. Oh my gosh. How tall are
Yeah,
you, Nate? You 6'3" or 6'6"?
I'm a 6'4".
6'4".
Yeah,
Bro,
but
oh my gosh, dude.
funny story, man.
Close.
As a kid, I was like, I looked up to Shaq, dude. I thought Shaq was the coolest person in the world. Like, who doesn't want to be Shaq? Like, Shaq is just living life. He does everything he wants when he wants it. And I was like, I want to be Shaq. I want to be like 7 foot. I want to go to the NBA and just be Shaq. Like, that's what my life dream is. So yeah, I'm kind of disappointed now. I'm only 6'4", kind of short.
Only 6'4", bro. Damn.
Yeah, I'm not Shaq. Like,
Times are tough, dude. Times are tough. Nate, should we tell the podcast the story of how we even met? I don't think they know.
yeah, dude. It was like middle school, right?
Middle school. I've known Nate ever since I was in middle school. So it's so funny because we always talked about doing the podcast and stuff like that together and seeing like, you know, we watch all these different podcasts and everything. We always kind of wanted to make one for ourselves. And I was like, Nate, let's just do it. Let's just not make any excuses. Let's just do it. And so we started the pod last week and this is our journey. We're just capturing it, our conversations and all the news that happens along the way. And we're just trying to have fun. That's what it's all about. We're just having a conversation, having fun. That's the Dev Nate show. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. But yeah, how we met. You want to say the story? Or do you want me to?
Dude, we ate lunch in middle school together, right? And you always called me the Angry Birds man.
Yeah.
You thought I was obsessed with Angry Birds, and that's all I played. But you were wrong. I was obsessed with Clash of Clans.
No, it's different. It's a different game. It's a different game. So I thought I always saw Nate on his phone. He was obsessed with this game. I thought it was Angry Birds because Angry Birds came out at the same time. So I called Nate the Angry Birds guy, and that's how we connected. I honestly, I didn't even know what the kid's name was. I just called him Angry Birds guy, and it was great. And literally, you know, we'd sit next to each other at lunch. We always have a good time. You know, I'd always invite him. We were like, hey, look, the Angry Birds guy's coming over, and we became best of friends. Like, who would ever know Angry Birds would, you know, help me become such best friends? But it's funny.
Shout out to Angry Birds, like legendary game.
Shout out to Angry Birds.
Still making it, you know,
keeping it together. Lifelong friendships from Angry Birds. I love it.
Oh man.
But yeah, that was middle school. Nate, how would you describe me in middle school?
Dude, funny story about you. This kid right here, Devin, he tried out for the baseball team wearing a Ralph Lauren polo hat.
This is true. This is true. Yeah. So not gonna lie, middle school, not athletic at all, right? Not athletic at all. And this baseball story will tell you why. I literally wanted to be on a team. I wanted to be on a sports team. Okay. I tried so hard. Okay. I practiced, never played baseball in my life. Practiced for a week, learned everything I could about baseball. Keep in mind, I was in middle school. Got trained by my neighbors who were really good in baseball. They were on the team too. They taught me how to play baseball in a week. And I was okay. I mean, it wasn't anything spectacular. I mean, only playing baseball for a week. I didn't even know what it was a week before. I just wanted to be on a team, and this was in the spring, so I had to try out for it. So, sure enough, I practiced for a week. Go ahead but the one thing that they didn't teach me, these guys, my friends that were teaching me baseball, was how to dress the part. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're gonna do anything in life, make sure you dress the part. I learned that lesson early on in middle school. It was one of the most important lessons I ever learned in my life. Okay. Do not show up to baseball practice in a polo hat and jeans. Nobody does that. I saw a movie. I didn't know what movie it was. And I thought baseball hat, and I thought, like tennis shoes. Like I thought I was dressing the part. I was not. And that's the problem. You need to understand that. So not only do you have to understand the fundamentals, the mechanics of the game, but you also need to understand the culture of the game. So ladies and gentlemen, do not try out for baseball on only a week's
He
notice.
dressed up like a divorced father showing up to adult softball league. That's
Honestly,
what he dressed up like.
Yeah, literally. I'm giving divorced father vibes already in middle school. Like, that's not good. Like, that's not good at all. And it was really funny because I was wondering why everyone was laughing at me. I thought it was because I was funny or my baseball skills were too good. It was because I was wearing a polo hat. They even had the polo logo, too, right there in the middle. It was so bad, Nate. It was so bad.
Most people know just wear like a Yankees hat, wear a Red Sox hat. There's like so many great baseball hats that everyone
So
is
many
giving
great
away.
ones. I chose polo by Ralph Lauren. I mean, I don't know what I was thinking. Honestly, I don't know what I was thinking, but I learned my lesson. Oh, should I tell the track story too? I got to tell the track story. Might as well, right? Talk about all Devon sports right now. All right. So listen, guys, middle school, I was not very athletic, as you guys already know. In high school, I became athletic, but not when I was in middle school. My parents tried to support me. They tried. Didn't work in middle school. I'll tell you why. My mom picked me up from track practice. I tried it for the track team. Didn't run whatsoever. Was so out of shape in middle school. Didn't run whatsoever. But you know what? I had drive. And I ran and I did the track stuff. I ran the races, everything. Came in last in every single one. It was so bad. So bad. And literally, I went home and I was like, Mom, listen, I already know I'm not making this thing. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm just not cut out for this, like, sports stuff. And she goes, oh, honey, it's okay. Don't worry. Gives me a king size Snickers bar. I'll never forget it. Gives me a king size Snickers bar. This thing was like this big. I horked that stuff down, bro. I ate that whole thing so quick, bro. It was the best Snickers bar I've ever had. And funny enough, literally like 5-10 minutes after I ate that thing, we were driving back home. The coach, who actually knows my parents, called us and said, hey, is Devin coming to try out for there's like a second part of the track thing. It's like for long distance runners. Does he want to come and try out for it? So I had to drive back all the way back to the school to try out for the track meet with everything, with the competition, with the full king size Snickers bar in my stomach. Bro, that was tough. That was tough. Running a mile, 2 miles with a whole king size Snickers bar. As I was running, I literally felt it in my body just move up and down and up and down. It was insane. I don't know how I didn't get sick, but it was insane. I didn't make long distance running either. So it didn't even help me at all. So like, there was no point. I think the Snickers bar slowed me down. Maybe if I didn't take it, I would have had a shot. That's my Snickers story.
This guy has more energy than anyone else I know now. I'll go play soccer with him. He's sprinting all the way back and down the field, catching all the balls. This guy has so much energy. You just like think he's like coked up or something.
This is true. This is very true. Not about the coked up, but about the sports, guys. Listen. I learned in high school, okay? I'll tell you guys a secret, okay? If the coach tells you something to do, I'll tell you a secret. Do it. Just do it. I had to throw that in there.
Nike now.
I had to throw that in. But we're getting so many sponsors. This podcast is amazing. I love it. But no, I had to do it. And I followed it and I did well. And because of that, I beat one kid. I beat two kids. And I finally was able to become not the slowest kid on the team, but the fifth slowest on the team. And I worked my way up from there. And then I eventually became a track runner in college. So guys, no matter who you are, even if you're Hasbulla at 3'4" if you're at Shaquille O'Neal at 7'5" or whatever his height is, you can do it. Believe in yourself. Don't have Snickers. Don't eat Snickers. I'm sorry, Snickers. If you want to sponsor us in the future, we love Snickers. Entirely love Snickers. Don't eat a Snickers bar. Be yourself. That's all you need. Thank you.
Dude, I used to love like putting the basketball hoop at like 7 foot, like as a kid, just dunking on it, just so I could feel like Shaq.
Really? Did you feel like Shaq, Nate?
Oh, yeah, you just sit there as a kid shooting around the driveway. You're just like, man, I'm gonna hit this big shot. I'm gonna hit the game winner. Just like put these scenarios in your head. You think you're gonna be that guy in the NBA. Yeah,
Nate's loving this. Great. I can see you out now, like with your headphones on, like just bumping, just I love it.
Luka now, I guess I'm not Shaq. Like,
dude, you're not Shaq, because you know why? You're Luka. That's who you are. You're Luka. You're not Shaq, you're Luka. Oh man. I cannot believe we have been talking for so long already. We only have 7 minutes left on this podcast. 7 minutes left. Are we going to talk about any of our other sponsors or no? Should we save it for next time? We'll save it for next time. We got a few more sponsors in the works. A couple of things going on. Do you have any exciting plans for the week coming up or no?
Oh man. I got 2 basketball games on Saturday and Sunday I get to watch.
Mavericks again?
Yeah, dude. You got 41 games this season. I think we're gonna watch them play the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Orlando Magic.
That's gonna be good. They're playing this weekend? No way.
Oh yeah, they're playing next Saturday, next Sunday.
Dude, that's gonna be good. Oh my gosh. What would you say is your favorite things about the whole stadium? Would you say?
It's actually just a really nice stadium. You walk around, like doesn't feel like just some crappy outdoor stadium and you just walk to your seat. Like it's really nice and everyone's really kind. They got great bartenders, great food. Just shout out to Dallas Mavericks and American Airlines Center for just having a great atmosphere.
Great time. They're actually our next sponsor. No, I'm just kidding. I wish. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? That'd be so sick. Oh man, dude.
That would get more on the podcast, pitch our idea.
Maybe we can get Maybe. I'll reach out to the people I know. We'll see what we can do about that. Nate, I gotta ask because I'm a big food guy. What type of food was there? Like, was there any good food spots, or was it just Dallas Maverick themed stuff? Because Dallas is known for their Mexican food.
Yeah, people say Dallas is known for eating, drinking, and shopping. That's just what Dallas is known for. Everything's bigger, nicer, and fancier around here. But I had some brisket, macaroni, and cheese at the game, which is pretty solid.
Bro. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good.
Yeah.
What else do they serve there? They serve brisket, mac and cheese. What do they serve? Tacos?
Yeah, barbecue, brisket. They had good classic stadium kind of food, like hot dogs, burgers, popcorn, everything in between.
Gosh, that is amazing, dude. Holy cow. I might just show up to the game just to eat the food. Is that okay, Nate? Would that be fine? I just show up?
I'm sure that's a club area where you could probably get some nice all-you-can-eat food area and stuff, but
wait, they have that? No way.
They probably
don't tell me that, Nate. I will literally show up. I will show up tomorrow. I will skip law school classes for tomorrow. I'm sorry, Professor Gammons. I'm sorry. Everyone else who I have class with tomorrow. I will skip class tomorrow to go to all you can eat. That's my favorite thing, honestly. What more can you want in life than all you can eat food? It's literally the best thing ever. Whoever invented it was a genius. Listen, guys. Say what? Go ahead.
They have all you can eat pizza place here. It's like almost like a Texas Day Brazil of pizza in Dallas. They just craft pizza. You come out and flavors. It's pretty cool. It's a cool experience. You said you had that guy walking around. You want this slice? You want this slice? And they have curry flavored pizza, Mediterranean style. You're not going there and getting cheese and pepperoni. You're going there and have all these cool, crazy flavor options.
Ooh, what's your favorite type of pizza, Nate?
Ooh,
pepperoni.
I love a good barbecue chicken pizza. With some onions on there, sauce, chicken.
I remember you made that one time when you pulled up. When I was at JMU, I remember you pulled up and then we made that pizza. That was fire.
Yeah.
I honestly think that chicken that I made was raw because I didn't really know how to cook back then. I forgot to tell you, Nate. Honestly, I think that chicken was raw, but I'm sorry. I mean, we didn't get sick, which mattered, but I forgot, bro. We're still here. It still matters, bro. Oh my gosh. Literally so what happened was that I know we're running out of time, but what happened was that Nate came up to visit me at JMU and we had such a fun time. We got snowed in We got.
Yeah.
I'm telling the Chipotle story too. So we got snowed in, and literally we were starving. So we made pizza, right? And I took some chicken, and we kind of like mixed and matched it a little bit. Made a little barbecue chicken pizza. It was fire. And then here's the best part. Here's the story I want to get to. Our Chipotle story. We were starving. We had food, but we didn't want to eat it. We wanted Chipotle so bad.
Yes.
When you get those Chipotle urges, nothing can satisfy it except a nice, juicy burrito bowl. And you know what? We had that. We ordered it through Uber Eats. What was it, Uber Eats or was it DoorDash?
Or Uber Eats, DoorDash, whatever.
One of those amazing food companies, that are in the first world that delivers food straight to your doorstep and literally pick it up. You pick it up and you eat it. That's the American life. I love it. It's great.
Yeah.
Literally. So how it worked was we ordered it on the app, the Chipotle. It was snow everywhere. Everywhere we were snowed in. This guy showed up and what was it, like a foot of snow? Pulls up.
Like 3 hours later.
Bro, pulls up like in the snow, delivers the Chipotle, sets it right in front of our door and knocks. And we were like, what the heck? That is commitment. That is amazing right there. In icy conditions, they said nobody can be on the road right now. This man said, you know what? These two guys that are too lazy to cook need their Chipotle. And you know what? They're going to get their Chipotle. And we got it. And it was amazing, right?
We opened it up and there was literally nothing in the bowl.
There was nothing in there. That was the worst part about it, too. Honestly, that there was nothing in it. What did they forget? Like, I ordered guacamole. They forgot the guacamole and everything. And I was like,
was rice and lettuce.
Yeah, I was like, oh, no. We ran out of guacamole. Oh, no. I bet we sound so pretentious right now. Everyone's like, dang Americans complaining about missing guacamole. Literally, it was crazy. But the main point of the story is that this dude, whoever you are out there, I think your name was Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Listen, this guy came out in the snow, in the icy conditions, and came and got a Chipotle. What a guy. Our hero. Thank you, Brandon. We appreciate it. Thank you. And guys, with that, we are out of time again. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. To you guys who stayed to the end, we really, really appreciate you guys helping us out. Make sure you like, you subscribe, you tell your friends about the discount code we're running. It's amazing. We'll have more sponsorships. Also tell them about all the news and stuff that we talked about because we're going to keep doing this every week on Sunday. We're going to be releasing it either Sunday or Monday, something like that. We're still figuring it out. We're still on Zoom. We're still unprofessional. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Dev.
I'm Nate.
And thanks for tuning in. See you guys next week. Peace.